Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, listen, I had a memory come back out of the blue, and so I guess that maybe I need to share it with some of you because it might help you in some kind of way because maybe you might be in this situation. So, here it is. Some time ago, a few years ago, I made a whole program and I was working and I wanted someone to work with me. And so I proposed someone to work with me on this thing that I was doing. And so it was someone of my community. It was not a friend of mine, none of it. But, it was somebody that I knew because we were part of the same community. And so we started working together, and 3 times this person invited me to join them when there were other people that were friends of theirs that I also knew, because same community. Not my friends, they were younger anyway. On the 3 times that I met with their friends, 2 times they called me and told me that I did something that was not okay. So the first time they said, listen, you said that and it really hurt someone. So I said, no problem, I will call this person, give me their number, I will talk with them, I will apologize. It's not what I meant, but I'm okay, I have no ego, no issue, I know where I'm coming from. So I did that and the person said, no, absolutely not, everything's okay, I appreciate that you called, but everything is cool. And so the person did it once again. I don't remember exactly what it was, right? But then I understood that there was a pattern here, right? This person was trying somehow to dim me, to control me. As the first time I reacted very nicely, they tried it again, right? So afterwards turned out that this person even tried to steal part of my work, right? So it was kind of, because I continued to work with this person, because it was like a contract for a year, anyway, doesn't matter. All this to say that pay attention to people's patterns, right? Because we can have issues with people, and it's great to talk about it. So you might be very open to talk about it, take accountability, all of it, right? But pay very, very close attention when it seems to be like a pattern. I had later on someone else, kind of the same thing. They were not other people involved, but they said to me that I did something that bothered them. I apologized. I said that I wouldn't do it again. I would pay attention. And a few weeks later, there was another issue that came up, So you need to pay attention to those kind of things because when you are kind, you have no issue to take accountability, all those kind of things. Some people feel very strong in that, and if they are jealous, or if they are insecure, or if they are controlling, they will repeat the phenomenon because, in fact, you never did anything wrong, right? It was just them trying to domineer you, right? So observe people's patterns, right? We don't have to react immediately, but when you see that there is kind of a repetitive thing, then it's a pattern, right? And act accordingly, right? So I hope that it helps someone. I don't know why this came back to me and why I feel that I need to share it, but I do. But let's get into a reading. Just a reminder, this is a group reading. So it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. You are already supposed to know what I'm talking about. I'm just here in order to give you a little bit more information, maybe confirmation, maybe some insights. If I am talking about masculines or feminines, I am not especially talking about the gender, but about the energy that someone is operating from. So these two apply it however it applies to the roles in your life, and this can be past, present, or future. So let's see, what are we supposed to talk about here? This was the first. Ooh, envy. Sabotage in reverse. Are we talking about what I was talking with you before? I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Let's open more cards and let's get a clearer vision of what's going on here. Okay, but apparently somebody tried to sabotage you and it didn't work. Apology in reverse, tribe in reverse. Okay. Plans in reverse, negative. Yeah, I kind of feel that we might be talking about what I was talking about. Let's see, let's take 3 more. 1, 2, et 3. Okay, we have date, we have revenge in reverse, and we have goodbye. So listen. We might be talking exactly about what I was talking about here. Someone who is envious of you, they try to sabotage you, right? What does it mean? For example, what I said, that they were trying to dim you, make you feel insecure, make you feel that you were not okay. We might also be talking about someone gossiping about you, making up lies about you, smear campaigning you. I kind of feel with this apology in reverse that they might have wanted to control you, dim you, for you to continue to apologize for being the beautiful soul that you are. And maybe at a certain moment you refuse to apologize because you might have seen that there is something there. Obviously, they wanted to kick you out of the tribe because they couldn't domineer you. They didn't succeed to see you bow down to them, right? Whatever plans they had, it didn't work. Yeah, they were coming from a very, very negative place. I kind of feel here that they truly, we are talking here about someone that likes to be surrounded by people that makes them feel very important. And if you are not in this kind of energy, right? They don't like it and they might criticize you. With the goodbye here, I kind of feel that you might have simply taken revenge. They have obviously tried to do something here. I think that this is where we are going to get into the tarot reading and get a little bit more information about that, because we have sabotage and revenge in reverse. I kind of feel that it might have backfired on them. We have the date here. So, did they try to sabotage a date for you, a relationship for you? It might be. We might also be talking simply about the time, right? The time has come now for them to be exposed as being someone who is acting from envy, from jealousy. Maybe it's somebody who was bullied when they were younger, and so they became very controlling, and they became the bully. It happens kind of often, sadly, when people are not healing. Sometimes they become the bully, right? I kind of feel that this is what it is. Someone who, in order to feel secure, they have their little. I kind of feel that it's a person that has a group of friends, a clique of friends, where everyone has their role, right? I kind of feel that many people there might be depressed in some kind of way. And this is why they are part of this group, right? Because there is here, we are talking here about someone who needs to feel superior. They need to feel in control. In control. This is the best way that I can say it. So let's see. I want to take a few cards from here first, and then we will get into the tarot. Let's see. Okay, and I also know what deck I want to use. Let's see here. Give me a little bit more information here. What's going on? Hammer, coffee maker, fan, and piggy bank in the bottom of the deck. Okay, I kind of feel here, you know, that they were obsessively trying to destroy you. They were trying to hit people against you, making up stories, kind of feel that you were very, very, very present in their mouth. And what they wanted you to be, you know, to flow away. They wanted you gone because they realized that they cannot control you, and I kind of feel that they also realized that you might have realized who they are, and they don't like it. So they wanted to heat everybody up against you, and it was intense. We might be talking here about someone who is doing some kind of black magic. All those things. I don't know why I feel that, and I kind of feel that it is a person with this piggy bank that I just saw, that was in the bottom of the deck. It might be someone who has some kind of, they might be comfortable, right? They might be financially comfortable. Maybe they haven't always been, but now they somehow are. And maybe this is why now they have this kind of confidence, and they think that people should bow to them. This is kind of what I feel. 1 second, I want to take the deck that I want to use. I'm looking if you are seeing all the cards, and you absolutely do. Up. Okay, so I choose a kind of childish deck. I love it. I love it, you will see. It's a fun one, but it sounded very appropriate to me because what it feels here, it is that we are dealing with someone who is very childish, in fact, right? So, let's see, what should we be aware of this situation here? Tell me more here, please. Knight of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah, I kind of feel here that they didn't expect you to be this strong or to move forward or to be so secure, you know. I kind of feel that when they were starting with their pattern of trying to dim you, they thought that you would become very emotional. You know, in the example that I gave you, I simply said, okay, no problem. I didn't want to hurt anyone. You know, I handled it in a very mature way. I said, no issue. I will call this person. I will talk with this person. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. You know, I took accountability. I apologized. I said what were my intentions, what I truly meant, and that's it, you know. And they don't like it because the intention was to break you down. This is what they wanted. They wanted you to be stressed out. They didn't want you to call this person because maybe they made the whole thing up, right? And it might also be that they didn't make the thing up with you when they called you, but they strategized already before, you know, saying to the other person, can you realize that this person told you that? How offensive, isn't it? And so the person that in fact was not offended by what you said, they said, yeah, you know what? Yeah, in fact, it's offensive, but I didn't even pay attention. You understand? They are like strategizing in order to create issues because they feel threatened by you. And when they realize that you are just, you know, handling it, you know, no issue, no problem, I will solve this issue, they don't like it. Because they didn't come from a good place. They didn't come from a place of awareness. They didn't came from a place of integrity. There was no integrity. It was a plan in order to dim your light. This was the intention. And you handling it with so much maturity, they didn't like it. Can you see the cards? You absolutely can. Okay, let's see. What else should we know about this situation here? Yeah, you see, they were very arrogant, entitled. They wanted to destroy your self-confidence. They wanted you to be depressed, to feel rejected. But you didn't. You didn't. You didn't take it like, you know, at heart. But this was the intention. It was truly to dim you, to take away your power. It is a power game. All of this is a power game, right? Yeah, they wanted to have the upper side. This is what they wanted. They wanted to take away your power. They wanted you, you know, when they said to you that something was not okay, they wanted you to cry. They wanted you to doubt yourself. This was the intention. Tell me more here, please. Listen, and you, instead of doing that, you know, you took the information and you said, no problem. No problem. You know, you handled it with a lot of kindness. From your healed side, you didn't take it against yourself. You said, okay, no problem, you know. Fair, if I hurt someone, it can happen. It was not my intention, but I will solve the issue. But they were coming to you, and this is not what they wanted. They wanted you to be depressed. They wanted you to doubt yourself, to feel like shit. And it didn't work. And this is why it has awakened in them this rage, this willingness to sabotage you, to get revenge, because you didn't fall in their trap. This is all it is. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. You took distance, you let go. Yeah. If you didn't do all of that, right, but you are dealing with this kind of situation, you know, take it as how to deal with those kind of situations, right? When somebody's projecting on you, when you start to see a pattern of someone who wants to dim your light, right? I was kind of stuck in my situation because I was working with this person. And it was, as said, it was a whole year that we were supposed to work together. I could have, you know, told them I don't want to work with you, but I wanted to work with them. I said, you know, we don't need to be friends. It's okay, but we can still work together. But no, at the end of the day, we could not. We could not. But so what you are doing, if you are stuck, you know, if it's a person that you are working with, maintain your distance. Maintain your distance. This is the best thing that you can do. And yes, they will try to destroy you, right? Because they cannot stand you, of course. They cannot stand you. We are talking here about someone who is operating from fear. They are hateful. This is why, because they are coming from a place of fear, they feel the need to be in control. They they feel the need to be superior. They need people to be fearful of them, so they don't need to be fearful of others. You understand the dynamic? This is what's going on there. And when you refuse to play their little game because you see their pattern, they become very fearful, because not only they didn't succeed to dominate you, but also they are afraid that they might feel rejected also, right? Because you are kind of putting boundaries, putting some kind of distance there. And then they might also be fearful that you see what they are doing, right? And they don't like it. I kind of feel that it's more the issue that they feel that they cannot control you, in fact. Kind of feel that this is more the issue here. They cannot control you, and they feel the need to control you. And this is why they are trying to sabotage you. They want you out, they want you away, they want you rejected, they want you to feel what they might have felt younger, when they were bullied, for example. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, look, they were trying to have people go against you. This is what they were trying to do. To have people reject you, not want to work with you. because they couldn't stand your strength. They couldn't stand the fact that you are in alignment with yourself, that you handle the situation with maturity, like a leader. Yeah. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, look, they were very, very burdened. Very burdened. Yeah, because they are acting from their lower self. They are acting from a place of trying to have the upper hand. They wanted to be able to control your feelings, your emotions, make you feel small. They are very childish, in fact, right? They are acting from a very childish, mean place. Yeah. With this Three of Pentacles in reverse, I kind of feel also that maybe people succeed to see now what they are doing, in fact. Maybe people are starting to awaken to this pattern of theirs. Tell me more here, please, about the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of feel that we have the Seven of Swords here in reverse. This is exposure for lying, manipulating, gaslighting, cheating, making up stories, cunning, hidden agenda. Hidden agenda. Yeah. The thing is truly, we have the Nine of Cups here. Their own confidence depends on being able to have some kind of control over other people. But now they are being exposed for doing whatever they are doing. Yeah, so people might now turn away from them. It's the kind of person that will intentionally try to have people go against you, and they will make up stories. And it's the kind of person also that is always talking about other people. There is some kind of energy in them that makes them appear to be very authentic, very open, very not ego-driven, because they are kind of very accessible, right? But most of whatever is coming out of their mouth, if you realize, they are extremely disrespectful. They will reveal things about people in their environment that they shouldn't reveal. That it's like, private matters, it is none of your business. And I kind of feel that they are doing that because they want to see your reaction, right? Or they want to influence you in a certain way, in order to have some kind of meats, in order to create separation with other people. Kind of feel that it's truly someone here that wants, they don't want you to get close to any of their friends, right? They pretend that they want. This is why they are inviting you, in fact, right? It's like everybody in their entourage, it is a pawn to their ego. This is what it is. Yeah, they are acting very nasty, very childish. Very childish. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, they were hoping that you would be totally closed off, right? They were hoping that when they attacked you with those things, right? When they created you drama in your life, they thought that you would be totally, you would feel rejected, right? That you would feel rejected, that you would have your defenses up, but it didn't happen. You were cool. You were very cool. So this stressed them out because the whole intention was for you to dim yourself, to doubt yourself. Yeah, I kind of feel that it's a person that puts other people in reactive abuse. They are very, very fake. It's somebody extremely insecure. And you know, it might be a person that is some kind of in some kind of area that you would think that they have some kind of awareness, self-awareness, all those kind of things, but in fact they don't. They don't. Yeah, there is no confusion anymore regarding the reason why you put an end to this here. There is no confusion anymore. Seven of Cups in reverse. They try to confuse people about you and maybe why you are not dealing with this person anymore, why you put a final ending to this connection. But there is no doubt anymore. Why? It's in the open. Okay. I kind of feel right now that all the people that have smear campaign you, all of this is being exposed now. And so you might not know that, but all those people now are being exposed and are dealing with the consequences because people trusted them, right? Those are the people now that are coming against them. People who trusted them, who trusted their words, because they feel extremely betrayed. And if those people have propagated the lies about you, or if they have participated in some kind of way, they feel very, very shitty about themselves. And so the anger is just more, you know, towards whoever it is here that was acting from such a disgusting place. Yeah, look. Look. We have the Queen of Pentacles that came out like this, right? I kind of feel also that this person is losing maybe even their money, because there is here an element of a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, right? There is this element of someone for whom maybe the way that they look is very, very important. I kind of feel that they don't like themselves. They don't like the way they look. Maybe this is also a reason why they might be extremely jealous. And so appearances are very, very important, right? I already talked about ego. I already talked about the power game, right? We are here talking with someone that is in this power game trying to overpower other people because they are very insecure, in fact, right? Yeah, they are losing here. They are losing their power. They are losing their power. This is what I feel here. Yep. The Three of Cups. Let's see this Three of Cups. I'm surprised to see it in the upright position. Maybe people are celebrating for their downfall. It might be. Let's see. Three of Cups here. The Hermit. The Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, people are seeing the truth now. You know, this is the thing. Those people who are using the gossip in order to spread lies about you, so they are going towards people who love to gossip. But when it turns, when people are awakening to the truth, the Hermit, people are awakening to the truth. Two of Swords, people are not blinded anymore, right? They see the truth. Then the gossip is turning against them. So now people are joining forces, because very often people who spend their time gossiping, it is kind of creating some kind of social dynamic, right? And I kind of feel that now people are feeding this social dynamic by talking about them. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, they are trying to defend themselves regarding you. Regarding you. Yep. I kind of feel, because I feel that this energy is truly, you know, as said, very insecure, very power hungry, a little bit immature, like truly someone who felt that they were rejected or they were not enough when they were younger, and now they have some kind of uh, power, maybe some kind of success, but maybe it's not truly their success, but somehow, you know, maybe they have a spouse that can give them some kind of comfort. I don't know, something like that, right? But I kind of feel that we might be talking about someone who is dabbing in black magic and all those kind of things. Because we are talking about someone who truly is very, very manipulative, and they are truly power hungry. Yeah, they have to defend themselves now regarding what they said about you. Tell me more. And very often, you know, they surround themselves with people who are also insecure. This is the thing. Tell me more here, please. I'm not taking you. Ah, Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they cannot go to Karma Water. When they didn't succeed to control you, they were obsessively trying to sabotage you. You were living in their mind all the time, all the time, all the time. And now, they are still obsessed with you. Because now, all their lies, all their manipulation, their way of behaving is being exposed. Tell me more here, please. I kind of feel that it's a person who truly tried to be you. It might be someone who has started to dress like you, talk like you, I don't know, do things the way that you are doing it. Truly feel that. Yeah, they are totally stressed out now, because everybody can see that they are totally disconnected from their heart space, that they are coming from a very, very mean place. This is mean. They pretend to be someone that they are not. They are extremely mean. It's a person truly that is fed by fear and hate. But the fear, you cannot see it. Even the ego, I don't feel that you can see it so obviously, because I kind of feel that they are presenting themselves as being very warm, very tolerant, very cool. It's all a facade. It's not. It's truly a person that is totally, totally, totally different than what they are presenting themselves to be. But they have a lot of people around them that truly believe that they are who they present themselves to be. They don't see the manipulative nature of this person. They don't see that. Absolutely not. Look, they are going to judgment. They cannot defend themselves, right? Yeah, there is fairness that is here regarding how they have betrayed you. Yeah, the wheel is turning in your favor, because people can see that you are minding your business. You are minding your business. Yeah, they are desperate now. They are desperate because they are seen as someone very, very fake. That they are putting up very toxic plans. It's not working. Yeah, they are an emperor in reverse. Trying to manipulate situation, trying to present themselves as someone trustworthy when they are not. Yeah, they are stuck in their cycle. They are stuck in their cycle. They are not growing, they are not learning their lessons, they are not. They are totally unstable. Whatever they were hoping to get by doing whatever they did to you, it didn't work. Their strategy is being exposed. Yeah, they cannot defend themselves. People are totally detaching themselves from them. And they understand now that the reason why this person was acting the way that they were acting and why they were uh, uh, so much trying to sabotage you, it was out of revenge because they see you as a winner and they couldn't stand it. So they needed to act in very negative ways against you. This is truly trying to block you. Trying to block you. Yeah, nobody's blind anymore. And I kind of feel that people who were affected, maybe their group of friends that were insecure all the time and maybe depressed all the time, now they have understood why. Because they were dealing with a frenemy. Yeah, people see the light. People truly see the light. They understand that they are dealing with a master manipulator. And people are taking distance. They are taking distance. They don't want to deal with this person anymore. They see exactly what's going on. They are starting to understand. I kind of feel that people are starting to truly understand what is toxicity, how people who are toxic operate, how people are using gossip manipulation in order to attack other people, how people are operating from their lower self, all those kind of things. I kind of feel that people also understand that a title doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I kind of feel that there is some kind of awakening happening here. And the awakening is truly coming from people who might have been enablers in the past. People who didn't come from a negative place, but they had no awareness, right? So it was very easy uh, to manipulate them. Let's say this way. I wanted to say to sweep them. You know, the toxic people had a very easy way to gain power with those people because those people wanted to see the world as, you know, people are good and they were trusting and they didn't care. You understand what I mean? And I kind of feel that this group of people is truly awakening how the darkness is operating. Because here we are with someone who present themselves to be the light, and in fact they are very, very dark. Very dark. Truly. I kind of feel someone who is talking to themselves in the mirror, you know? Yeah, this is what I feel here. I hope that it was helpful. I'll be you in the comments until very, very soon. Bye.